guys, my name is Amanda Smith. I'm going to be your WOD coach for Thursday, May 7th. And what I want to talk to you about today is the fundamentals of building your business, which is your three-way phone call, and how to give it an extra edge. So a few things that I do that I think is beneficial. The first one is to ask a lot of questions before you even get on the phone. If you just know that Sue wants to lose weight, that's all you're really going to focus on. But if you ask her some questions, you might find out she's in a lot of student loan debt, and that maybe her mom's not in real good health or has joint issues or is in need of some extra supplements like calcium for osteoporosis. In doing that, what happens is that maybe Sue buys a 24-day challenge. But if she has a reason to spend a little extra money on some products that can improve her or her family's health, it might make sense for her just to go into Advisor, or at least go up to the next discount level right away. So little things like that can give you a big edge. The second thing is to know your upline. And what I mean by that is, of course, the three-way phone call gives you extra credibility. And of course, any of the leaders who have been through Ruby Boot Camp are going to be qualified and be very good at doing your phone call for you. But what I think adds another layer of credibility is that if you know your upline and know their profession, or maybe you know what their hobbies and interests are, by matching up your prospect with the right leader, that just adds a little something extra that really helps your prospect in their problems and what you can help them do. For instance, if I'm talking to a guy who wants to put on some bulk in the gym, I know about weights, which is good and, all well and good, but a lot of times guys like to talk to other guys. So I'm going to think through my upline. Who are some guys in my upline, that like to be in the gym and like to hit the weights? So now they're going to get a great leader and great perspective, but they're also going to get somebody that kind of speaks their language. They're really going to be able to hit it off more than likely. The third thing I can tell you to do is to make sure you hit that mute button. I know that you hear it all the time, but it makes a big difference, because when you jump in and out of the conversation, it really interrupts the leader's flow of what they're saying in the conversation and their train of thought. Not to mention, your prospect is just going to feel bombarded. And you don't want that. You want it to be a light conversation where they feel comfortable to ask questions and feel like the focus is on them and not just constantly volleying their attention back and forth. The last thing, and it sounds kind of silly, but it works, is to be near your computer, or at least, within reason if you can. And the reason I say that is when you get excited about a product or excited about an opportunity, your attention on that opportunity from that moment on starts to fade the more time that is between the moment of impact and contact to when you actually go to purchase it. And, if you have that ability to be able to send them some information, hey Sue, I had such a good time talking to you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get together all those things that you talked about and some things for your mom, and I'm going to send them over to you in an email. All you have to do is click on the link and it'll already be bundled for you, so you don't have to hunt and peck around for it. So that way, if you have any questions, you can just give me a quick ring, because I'm going to be up for a while tonight. So now Sue gets her email, she checks it out, and she's still fired up from that conversation. All those things that your leader told Sue about debt freedom, time freedom, helping her mom, helping her with weight loss, is still really fresh in her mind, and she's excited about it. So, and then the last thing is, tell Sue, I'm going to be up for a while, and, go ahead and check it out, and I'll follow up with you tomorrow as well. So that way Sue knows that you are really invested in, what you and her talked about. So make sure you have a good follow-up date as well, and then make sure you do it. So a couple of tips there to help you improve your three-way phone call. I hope they help you out as much as they do me, because sometimes those little things add up to big things.